It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bulls and the Vikings coming up next.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Brooklyn Bulls and the Minnesota Vikings. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now Wilson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Now Wilson. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that one. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Wilson. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 51 yards. And the Bulls will strike first here, this wild card matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And, of course, course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. On first down, Wilson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Minnesota. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was awesome. A big-time throw.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss? Gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Lance now on first down. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Steps away to his left. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
On first down, Lance. They'll roll him out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Lance. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Bulls continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Lance going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Give to Cook out of the gun. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Eluding the... And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! Russell Wilson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. On 2nd and 10, Lance. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Rolling to his left. This will be caught by Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown! A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bulls are able to stretch out their lead. Now Lance rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And complete, right side to Cook. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now it's Wilson. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And Lance will try again on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's got some space here. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great effort there. 87 yards. And the Bulls continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. On first down, Wilson. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Komet, the tight end. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete here to Komet. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. A nice job of bringing that in, but why was he so close to the sideline there? They had all kinds of room in the flat.
A little bit of a lack of coordination between him and the quarterback because both of them should have seen that room that was available, that space. Stop your route a little bit shorter, put it on him, and let him turn and get upfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. A final shot before half for Lance. Being chased out left. And this one is incomplete. So we come upon halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may
get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a game brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
And Lance now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Here's Lance to throw it. Out to his left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Trey Lance taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bulls take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is taken at the 18. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Lance now on first down. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. On first down, Pollard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls have taken a 6-touchdown lead. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Pollard again. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And now they'll throw with Lance. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Lance flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Pollard. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and goal, Lance. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bulls go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. To throw, it's Lance. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with... And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Josh Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
What we got? What we got? Everyone, 37's the mic. Mike 37. Stay with your man.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Lance going to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
There's Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big one there for the Vikings. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. After the sack on first down, Wilson. That's complete right side to Kmet. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.